Let's lock in. Big Bang Zhang versus Agit Kabayel is reportedly taking place on February 22nd. If you watched the last video, then you saw why I'm saying this, and I'll post a tweet again. Excuse me. As you see, Michael Benson tweeted, the IBF have now officially ordered Martin Bakole versus F.A. Ajapa as a final eliminator to determine the next mandatory challenger for Daniel Dubois' IBF heavyweight world title. And here it is right here. Agit Kabayel and Zhang reportedly both decline as they are set to fight each other on February 22nd in Saudi Arabia. So it's reported that Agit Kabayel and Zhang are going to fight each other, and that's why they declined fighting Martin Bakole in the title eliminator. And that's going to be on the February 22nd card. If you're noticing a theme, this February 22nd card has all these fights rumored and alleged to be scheduled to take place. No official announcement yet. But if this is true, which everyone says they have sources, soon enough we're going to find out if these sources are accurate or not. Big Bang Zhang will be fighting Agit Kabayel. I think this is a great fight. Agit Kabayel beat the Russian guy who everybody was saying was so dangerous and a boogeyman. He just served him up real quick, and he looked good in his last fight. Agit Kabayel is one of those fighters who Riyadh season has been very good to, because Agit Kabayel has had the opportunity to prove that he's a legit fighter. And I remember when Fury used to throw his name around as someone he was going to fight, we would look at Agit Kabayel and say, Agit Kabayel, he's cherry picking, blah, blah, blah. Now we see that actually Agit Kabayel is a legit fighter, good skills, good stamina, good punch combination, nice speed, good power. Agit Kabayel is legit, man. He's a solid opponent, and he will be going up against Big Bang Zhang, who Zhang sparked out Joe Joyce twice, sparked out Joe, fought Joseph Parker, and then struggled with Joseph Parker and lost a decision to Joseph Parker, came back and sparked out Deontay Wilder. So at this level, being in the bigger fights against the we should say the more recognizable names, that goes to Zhang. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything sometimes. This is the same argument that people used to use against Terrence Bud Crawford with Earl Spence. Like Earl Spence fought more former champions and the bigger names and all that, and then they got in the ring and Bud Crawford just did them in. Skills pay the bills, and that is very true. And I think if we're going to say skill set at this particular point, I think Agit Kabayel has the better skills, the better he's faster. I think he has better punch selection. But here's the thing. Zhang has a high IQ. He knows how to counter. He knows how to fight well. I think this fight will be similar to Joseph Parker's fight against Zhang. And what I'm saying is, and I'll give my official prediction, but I think this is going to come down to whether or not Agit Kabayel can survive the first 4 to 5 rounds against Zhang. And if he gets dropped, does he get back up and does he survive? Because I think if he can get Zhang into the later rounds like Joseph Parker did, I think he could outbox Zhang and do similar work, and he can pull off a decision similar to what Joseph Parker did. But it's very hard to survive those rounds, especially with Zhang mindful of his gas tank. If you see Zhang's like the last boss in a video game, like where they hit you one time and half your power's gone. Zhang doesn't waste no movement, no punches, no nothing. He waits until he can clock you, and when he clocks you, it'll spin you around. Ask Deontay Wilder. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. It's Caden. Happy holidays to you and your family. I'm out. Peace.